So, neighbours. Well, to be specific, annoying neighbours. And I think most of us can agree that we've experienced a very bad neighbour before, right? And if you haven't, well, guess what? Let me tell you, buddy old pal, that not so great at all. Like, at all. To be honest, my annoying neighbours were pretty good and pretty chill. But sometimes they're just a huge pain in the butt region.
Well, Jay, if they're a huge pain in the butt region, why did you make a video about them stating how annoying they are?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yup, you heard the words coming out of my mouth. That's exactly what today's video is going to be about. My annoying neighbours. Actually, before we move on to the video, I just want to take this couple of minutes to apologize for not uploading for more than a month. Yes, more than a month. The reason behind it is because I had a truckload of assignments and tests to do. They just kept on booming in my face. I even had to do 4 TATs, which are called timed assessment tasks. They're technically just tests, but they call it TATs so it sounds more harder and scarier. But yeah, that's technically why I couldn't upload. And now we can move on to my first neighbor. His name is Jai. Jai is the coolest of all the other neighbors that I'm talking about right now. He's one of the best and I will remember him forever. The only problem with Jai is that every time he wanted to ask and play with me and my sister, and my parents would say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Dre or Dre's sister's not here today. Maybe come back about 30 minutes. And instead of waiting 30 minutes and doing something like ride your bicycle or some other thing, he would instead come back in 5 minutes. Like, come back in 30 minutes? Why did you go 5? What? And then my parents would be absolutely surprised that Jai's at the door 5 minutes early. And then be like, Jai, I told you to come back in 30 minutes. You came back at 5. Why did you come? I know. Jai, why did you come back?
Because we wanted to see your sister.
And repeat. You can kind of understand what I'm trying to say here. My dad got so pissed at him that one day he closed the electric gate on him so he wouldn't get in. But that didn't stop little old Jai from coming into my house. He would find other ways to get into my house, like go over the fence and shout my name, or spam the doorbell until one of us answered it. This gave Jai a pretty bad reputation, but he's still a pretty good friend to this day. And yeah. So the next neighbor we'll be talking about is a girl named Jaden. So Jaden on my friend scale is mostly like a meh to me. Mainly to the fact that she's a bit sassy, she sometimes is a bit rude and thinks like she's a queen or something. And the fact she's my sister's friend, don't know why that was necessary to say, but okay. And to be honest, she wasn't much of a friend to me. She was more of an acquaintance, mostly. And if you don't know what an acquaintance is, it's technically someone that you slightly or know, but not much of a friend or trusted friend at all. But we didn't get in each other's way, to be honest. Like, we didn't have that many fights. We just like, okay, cool. So yeah, those are my 2 neighbors so far. But now you're probably wondering, who's the worst neighbor of them all? Well, the last and final neighbor who was the worst and the most annoying of them all is a boy named Corey. So Corey wasn't much of the happy, goofy little child. He was more like the aggressive and very violent boy of them all. He would throw rocks, he would use shards of glass on the floor in the streets, and he would always throw these fits like in front of us. His tantrums was absolutely annoying. He would do like very violent things to us and it just got very bad. And oh my, I got so many stories about Corey. This little boy is very special. And one story I have is that one time my sister was riding her bike, and then Corey thought it was a good idea to throw a rock at my sister. Don't know why the hell you would think that, but just stop, please, just stop.
It's time to stop!
So he threw the rock, and it hit my sister directly in the face. Directly in the face. That was a perfect animation there. And she fell off and she started crying like hell. I would have done if I got hit by a rock. And what's even more terrifying is that my parents saw the whole thing because they were standing in the front porch. My dad rang up my sister for aid while my mum yelled at Corey for even touching and throwing a rock at my sister. And I have so many more stories about this little boy. Oh yeah, I remember this time where Corey just brought out a blunt kitchen knife, and then he started going crazy in the trees. But you know, we can like, you know, put this in another video because, you know, this video is getting a bit too long. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I just got to kind of inform you that this is going to be the last ever video of 2018, boys. Yes. And I just got to say that I had an absolute pleasure making videos for you amazing people. It's been the only thing that kept me sane for my life, that I've been drawing for you amazing people. I hope you guys enjoyed every single one of those videos. So now you're probably wondering, when is the next video going to come out? Well, I don't have a full answer, but I'd say approximately February 2019. So sit back and relax and wait. See, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's 2018, done and dusted, over and over. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my content, and I love you viewers, and yeah, just stay cool and stay blocky. Peace!